Evans, I say you're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome.
And his legal team, they are moving ahead to see what is going to happen. What is going to happen. And Europe is hoping on Nigeria. Europe is hoping on Nigeria for gas supply. Hello guys, this is your boy, Gossip TV Live and Direct. A lot of people are on my DM asking me to give them the latest information in regards to the Simon Ekpa's case. Yes, the Finnish government sentenced Simon Ekpa 6 years imprisonment. They sentenced Simon Ekpa 6 years imprisonment because of his activities on social media. Not because he's a terrorist, not because they have seen him guilty or find him guilty of sponsoring terrorism. No, because they hear that what he is saying on social media is acts that motivate people to terrorize Nigerian government. That is the only reason they sentence him. If you say that they sentence him because of terrorism, have you seen any person that is a terrorist that they are sentenced 6 years imprisonment? No, never. Such a thing can never happen. A terrorist is either life years imprisonment or even a death sentence in some countries. But this one, they are giving him 6 years imprisonment because of the pressure from the Nigerian government. Look, I want to tell you really what happened. Simon Ekpa is, according to the Finnish government, they have not found any tangible thing to nail him. I'm telling you this for free. Now,
Sorry about that. Sorry about that.
Bas and his legal team, they are moving ahead to see what is going to happen. And Europe is hoping on Nigeria for gas supply. Hello guys, this is your boy, Gossip TV Live and Direct. A lot of people are on my DM asking me to give them the latest information in regards to the Simon Ekpa's case. Yes, the Finnish government sentenced Simon Ekpa 6 years imprisonment. They sentenced Simon Ekpa 6 years imprisonment because of his activities on social media. Not because he's a terrorist, not because they have seen him guilty or find him guilty of sponsoring terrorism. No, because they fear that what he is saying on social media is acts that motivate people to terrorize Nigerian government. That is the only reason they sentence him. If you say that they sentence him because of terrorism, have you seen any person that is a terrorist that they are sentenced 6 years imprisonment? No, never. Such a thing can never happen. A terrorist is either life years imprisonment or even a death sentence in some countries. But this one, they are giving him 6 years imprisonment. Because of why? Because of the pressure from the Nigerian government. Look, I want to tell you really what happened. Simon Ekpa is, according to the Finnish government, they have not found any tangible thing to nail him. I'm telling you this for free. Now, the Finnish government, in fact, is hungry of gas. The hunger of gas in Finland is what making the Nigerian government and Finnish government to cut a deal to nail Simon Ekpa so that the gas will be supplied to Finland. That is exactly what is happening. The war that is going on in Ukraine is affecting Europe. And Europe is hoping on Nigeria for gas supply.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
Now, the gas pipeline that Russia is supplying to Europe, they have already cut the first pipeline, they cut the second pipeline. In fact, as I'm talking to you, Ukraine is bombing the pipeline almost on daily or weekly basis. So Europe is shortage of gas. And the gas in America is not enough for Europe. Now they are hoping on Nigeria to supply them gas. And Nigeria is using the leverage to hold Simon Ekpa. That is exactly what is happening. That is exactly the judgment you see is because of oil. They already knew that Simon Ekpa is innocent of the accusation. But because of that, they try to hook him. They say because of his activities on social media. How can you judge somebody because of his activities on social media? There is freedom of speech. There is freedom of expression. You have not seen him with arms. He have not paid or through his account finance any person that is committing terrorism. Then why are you jailing him? But there is a good news. On my second video, I will tell you the step that I've been taking so far to counter that. I'm telling you, now this case is on a very high level. When I mean by high level, it's going to shake Europe, it's going to shake Finland, it's going to shake even Nigeria, because this case is not dying soon, and for now, it's not going to serve, at least for that 6 years. You know, that 6 years is 3 years. 6 years, day and night is 3 years. But let's keep it aside. The issue here now is that there is a new development from Simon Ekpa's and his legal team. They are moving ahead to see what is going to happen. So if you are seeing this video for the first time, kindly like, share.
Okay. My people, you are welcome. You are welcome. You are welcome. Please like this video. Very, very, very important that you do so. And we are going to discuss some of those things that actually concerns us. You know, I am one of those who don't like to drag any issue, the unverified issue. So some of you can bear me witness on that. Somebody can bear me witness on that. Now, what this our brother said here is spot on. About if a man in different language will make family, reason behind the judgment and everything. We know that it's about politics, it's about personal interest. So our brother, our PM, is going through a lot simply because someone somewhere wants natural resources just to exchange, trade, and that is why he's where he is today. But when you see people who come from the same region where we all come from, celebrating his detention, throwing party, you'll be wondering, what do they know? That is there anything behind it? That is there anything about the whole thing that we don't know? Are we not informed, or are they not informed? when you go deeper, you find that it's the same reason why Finland is doing what they're doing. It's the same reason why they themselves are doing what they're doing, which is personal gain, personal interest. And that is what we are battling. And each time they want to do it, they always want everybody to join hands together, to be in the same boat with them, to do it together, to prove a point. The insecurity in Nigeria, now in Nigeria, everywhere is shaking. And some people somewhere are taking credit of that. They want to tell you that they are the one make it possible for everywhere to be shaken. Without them, nothing would have happened. They are the one making sure that the message is being passed. The reason why I present this picture before you now is for you to know some of the people that are doing everything they can to finish our people. And they are doing it because of their personal interests. Some of them want to be politicians, some of them want to be a politician, some of them want to be on a payroll to make money which they have never dreamed to make in their life. Some want to pepper you. Why did you do this to me? I have to pepper you. You know, many things linked up to this issue. Many things linked up to this issue. Sometimes I wonder if our people are actually blind, or we don't have brain anymore. Like, we don't have people who can reason. No more sensible people in our midst, or what? Please do me a favor and share this video. Give me the thumbs up. And I don't understand why. Anyway, let's continue. Let's continue. Many people know that even the security in the north, northerners are struggling to stop it. Federal government, they are struggling to stop it. But when an issue of Biafra or Igbo people is being mentioned, everybody become energetic. Both those who claim they are weak, they can't do anything, they will find strength. Those who lost their voices will regain their voice. Those who claim they are blind, they don't see, they will start seeing. Then you know that people can analyze. As long as it's happening in the southeast. This level of hatred, I don't know if it is a cause. Like, is there anything that our region have committed, or that one this, or is it because we are unfortunate? Even our own people are pretending and saying their manner of things. 3 days ago, Jovika says something. Igbolani, that the problem our people are facing is Igbolani, not Fulani. There's no Fulani. There's no Fulani. Not just few. They will know what if I name it. What if Fulani name church? If you listen to these people, you like me. Honestly, I don't want. Just understand me, please. Divine Precious, I see you there, my sister. You'll be wondering, does it mean that these people, they don't read news? Not different news. So this is you want one Nigeria. You want Fulani to be everywhere. So why are you not reading news that has something to do with the Biafra? News like Sahara Reporter, news like Vanguard, Daily Post, news like AIT, even Amnesty International. These are independent news platforms that are not originated or in an alliance with the Biafra movement. Not at all. You see the headline, you pretend that you don't see anything. Now, there's a video. I don't want to start playing these people's video because their video makes me sick. That is all the fact. Some of their video makes me sick. There's a video of this guy called Ike Guru. Hi, if you hear what this guy said, some of you know this. I think the man is a senator. There's one fair man that always appears in Mazan Organo court case. Let me see if there's any way I can bring that video. Is there any way I can bring it up now? Because I'm not prepared to play it here. Is it visible here? I think I don't have it here. It's one of the videos that I just watched it and faces nah. I have to waste my time. I never heard of that. Another. Yesterday, that video pumped up on my phone. Just a moment. No, not this one. Not this one. Not this one. I made a mistake. I should have just saved that video so that the person that posted is wounded civilian. And the man that I'm talking about is, I don't know his name, to be honest with you. I think he's a senator or House of Rep member. I don't know. He's a fair man that always appears in Master court case. Divine Pressure said, Oluchi, my God, our brother is here. Greetings to you. Good evening, Mazekai. He says, welcome. Jovika ever said Fulani have suffered. He said Fulani have suffered from a Jovika even said it is true that Fulani have suffered. He have only generated Yota. In a Jogi, ndị amakwoma ife abụkwa, I mean, ọdịkwa normal. Why are we the one hurting ourselves for fun? Like, if you go to that comment section of that video that I'm talking about, I don't know what happened to me. Why did I not even save that video? I should have just saved it. Facebook is one kind, you can't trace it back. You can't trace it back easily. Don't worry, any moment that video surfaces again, I will bring it up. Because it is worth the sharing. Keep for the implication of self-sabotage. All this so bad. Very, very, very bad. I don't know how to locate that video now. Anyway, I will continue while searching for it. Now, this guy called Ikenga made a video and was blaming that man. He said a lot of nonsensical things there. If you say Bendi Yoruba, Eba to Ikenga. No, that Ikenga is the only truthful Igbo, the only truthful Igbo man ever lives. He was telling the man he should go and bring your own children to come and do this and to come and do that. That if you say Nigeria is not good, then you should just leave your political post and focus on the my people. I'm being honest. If case to this guy, I wonder how they know how to dig information, listen to everybody, connect it, negative things against our people. But they never read headline news from the country that they claim they're supporting. I don't know. I don't think they love even Nigeria, because these are just saboteurs, well-satisfied saboteurs. And I don't know why. Honestly, I don't. I have tried to make sense out of it. It is very difficult. Now, hear this. This is from Sahara Reporter. Okay, this is from Sahara Reporter, as you can see on your screen. Let me see a way to expand it so that you understand. It will help you to understand or to ask questions. Why? What are they gaining? What are they gaining? What do they stand chance to gain by doing what they're doing? Is there any way I can expand this again? Let me try. Is there any way? Okay. Let's see. Okay, I think it's more better now, right? This is headline news from Sahara Reporter. Sahara says something. Sahara Reporter. They made it clear to us that suspected. Okay, please, pardon my manners. Check this date here. Okay, you can see 1st of October. Today's date. That's yesterday. Just yesterday. Today is 6th. Suspected Fulani herdsmen invade a community in Invade Enugu community. By farmer, Machete others. In Agent, When this news, if this news land in Temple of Jovika or their group, the story will automatically change. The story will automatically change, and you hear that is Igbo Fulani, suspected Igbo Fulani, Igbo Lani herdsmen. That is Samonel Parama's boys. They will spend money to buy cow, moving from place to place, looking for whom to buy. That will be the storyline. That will be the storyline, my people. And if you ask question, enough if again I want to go in a message argument you. Enough if begin suppose your supposed brother get a message argument. No, bamba man no Fulani or sige man of Fulani. Isi amba nene or sige man of Fulani. Otaka argument is sweeping. Then inasa juwogi he don't even therefore. Like honestly, this is my genuine question. Though. What do they know that we don't know? What are they seeing that we don't see? What is that thing? What is the problem? I really need an answer. Genuinely, I need an answer. Because I can't make sense out of it. Now, this is from, like I told you, don't know Sahara reporter is not an Igbo person. Sure. Eh? He's donor. And I believe they can do more investigation, more investigative journalism than he can. He can have never worked as a journalist. He's just a content creator. Never work as a journalist. You can't see Ikenga proudly telling you that I have done this investigation. No, it can only be gossip is different from investigating. Ikenga be in Enugu state to investigate this kind of crime. No. All Ghana on a place. Some people are not going to South Africa. Mom best no keep because I'm not older than something I don't know. He will be there telling you. No. And the rest of them looking for who to buy. I don't know what is the offense of our people. Even if you hate Master Monokana, why don't you hold that your hate with him alone? Why don't you hold that hate with him alone? I made a very terrible mistake by not saving this video because you would have on that video alone. I don't even need to say much about what I have done or what I say on social media. By watching that video, you will see the real picture and what they represent. This news you are seeing here is yesterday. Look at it. Yesterday, my people. Sahara Reporter. Look at it here, not me. The date, everything is here. Telling you that suspected Fulani herdsmen invade Enugu community. Nkabokwan came before. Guess what? It is not Ihamuf. But in that axis, somewhere in Ogo. Honestly, I have never heard about that community name before in my entire life in Enugu State. You are going to hear the name. So this is the news in detail. This one now is the news in detail. Suspected Fulani herdsmen invade the Enugu community by farmer, Machete others. Okay, Machete others. Then you come down here, they just show the picture of Igbo people according to Igbo, this is Igbo according to Jovika interpretation. That is Chineke. The attack posed a serious threat to life and livelihood and the very survival of the community. The Onili community, I don't know this community, I've never heard about it. In Ogu local government area of Enugu State has come under a violent attack by suspected Fulani herdsmen, quote unquote, according to Jovika, Igbolani. According to eyewitness reports, the attackers stormed the local farmland earlier on Friday, leaving several residents macheted, while many others who flee for safety remain unaccounted for. Again to you, the attack posed a serious threat to life and livelihoods and the very survival of the community. Community leader and concerned citizens are urgently calling on the Enugu State government. Not much. Enugu state government. You know why I'm laughing? Because you see, when you lie to, if you choose to lie to yourself, you live to regret it. It's on you. Triple M, I see you, one member. You are welcome. Greetings to you all, my genuine fellow Biafran citizen, he says. Ane Guachara is here. Good evening to you, Masakai, and all the genuine Biafrans here. I see you. Guys, kindly hit the like button. Both once and share the broadcast widely. Thank you, Triple M. Thank you for that. I appreciate. Now, in Enugu State, Fulani, they are attacking in other places. But they have attacked somewhere before attacking Enugu State. And governor in those states couldn't do anything. Some governor tried and they were cautioned. They were told to stop. The news is everywhere. If you doubt me, go and check the news from Kwara State. Kwara State. Where DSS went there and make sure they comb the community, seizing all the catapult that community vigilante have before Fulani and step in and do the needful. And when you say is that your community or our people, various community or region or anything we may call it in Nigeria, is there for a take. Is there for Fulani to take, nothing more. Nothing more. If you say that, they say you are calling for war. How can you now start calling governor when his co-governors elsewhere couldn't do anything? You think he will do something? More. Let's go. Security agencies and other types of government, to intervene without delay to halt the violence and safeguard lives and property. They also appeal to well-meaning Nigerians, humanitarian organizations, and stakeholders to come to the edge of Oni community before the situation escalates further. Achangia. A family member of the deceased, Samson Okolie, confirmed the claim, saying it is true. Fulani herdsmen killed our brother. Ibadan neighbor. Picture here. Okay. What happened is that the guy who was about 30 years old went to a farm along Enugu Port Harcourt highway. It is on the right of your. It is on the right if you are going to Port Harcourt. They are trying to describe the axis. The place is near the boundary between Enugu and Abia State, he said. He told Sahara Reporter that Obake, who attacked while inspecting his farm after visiting his sand mining site. Okay, according to him, they stabbed him. Wow, they stabbed him in the chest, and he died at the UNTH, University of Nigeria Teaching Hospital, Enugu, yesterday, Saturday, around 2 a.m. Okolie further explained that the area had been on sale for months. For months, as Fulani herdsmen had forced many villagers to abandon their farmland. He asked residents of nearby Obofia village in Ugoleshi Ago autonomous community has been completely displaced. Okay, you see that part of Enugu State is headquarters of Fulani, and from there other communities will shake. A journal of 1,000 miles, they said, start with one step. That's what they're doing. And they know how to do it very, very, very well. Very, very, very well. You may think it's just that area. But get it. Very soon, what other communities run for their life, or your own, what will you, that the government will be telling you that you have to be alive first before you talk about your land. But guess where our people channel their energy? Guess where our energy relies on how to make sure that that your brother is sent to judgment. Just imagine that. Just imagine that. Makandi Igbo Igbo I am one of those who always want our people to come back home. But coming back home, you must also protect the one at home already. Because even elsewhere, even those in the north, in the Yoruba land, is not a guarantee at all. It's not a guarantee. Anything is possible. He also narrated how another young man, popularly known as Azuefe, was recently arrested and detained for 3 months after herders accused him of disturbing them. Hey, wait, wait, let me. I think this background music could be disturbing some of us. Let me just. Where's nke atọ n'iche ndị Igbo ntọ ndonu Chineke melu na ebelu ka na-atọ ọcha ata akwa the same time even na social media ị na-afe mmedi Igbo na-aba. Wait, does it mean that every time I'm doing all this while you guys are not seeing it or what? Okay. We are not. I thought I've been showing you something different from what you're supposed to see. Now, this part that I just highlight now, is very, 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 very funny. Wait. Let me zoom it a little bit. So you yourself can also read it. Let me take it again. He also narrated. Oh, did I miss any line? No. Okay, I did not miss any line. Okay. He also narrated how another young man, popularly known as Azuefe, was recently arrested and detained for 3 months after herders, the Fulani, accused him of disturbing them. Imagine that. It just asks us, this is just what you will face. Just that you Fulani reported to government that these guys are disturbing us. He's disturbing us. The guy chopped 3 months in the prison. You understand? 3 indigenous person. It says, why farming in the same area? During his detention, he was allegedly tortured and accused of being a member of the Eastern Security Network, an armed wing of the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB. Following his release, only a few farmers, including the late Obake, dared to return to that land. What again now? The reason why you see, the government is Igbo governor. Who is the governor of Enugu State? Abdul Karim, who? No, is Igbo man, right? Tetamba, okay. Under his watch, this thing happened. Under his own watch, this thing happened. So, Makandina, call governor, call security. Government will do this. We come apprehend, and they can only apprehend if you are talking about Biafra. And the question is to those Igbo brothers that are in the Nigerian government. Have you asked yourself why is it that people are talking about Biafra and security of our people? What is the reason? Now, listen to this. This one is from North. Even the governor himself is answerable to the headers. Fresh Boko Haram attacks. Governor of Borno State is telling you this one. I notified Nigerian army, but my request was ignored. Borno Governor Zulum Yakoku, and this post was done on 4th of October. No war fire on ya. Nke abụọ akụkọ ochie. Nke abụọ nke 1987. Nke a na-emeghị n'ilu one-on-one. Let's go there. When governor is complaining, remember, just that the Fulani man complained that somebody is disturbing me, we are being disturbed. He chopped 3 months. They just handed 3 months to him to manage. Do you understand? 3 good months to manage. When you look at some of our people, they don't care. To them, it doesn't matter. Let's just forget about what we are saying. Let's come together and unite and make peace. Now, making peace is good. I'm not anti-peace. I'm not saying you should buy anybody. I'm not saying you should go after anybody. But can you be truthful to yourself? Can you be truthful to yourself? Because if governor cannot do anything, to save you, to help you, who will not help you then? Who do you think will not come and help you? Who is that person? Governor is complaining here. Imagine what Borno people will now. Who are they not going to complain to? When governor is the one complaining that even army, the security agents don't take instruction from him anymore. But on paper, he is chief security of the state. On paper. Fresh Boko Haram attacks. This governor could say, I notified Nigerian military, but my request was ignored. He told them that was ignored. Ibn Eba, who on Friday mobilized civilian JTF fighters and Nigerian troops to the area, said he had earlier warned the Nigerian military about the danger of leaving the community without security presence. Governor Babagani Zulu of Borno State has expressed deep concern over renewed Boko Haram attack in Kerewa Town, Goza local government area, following the withdrawal of Cameroonian troops that had been stationed there. Zulu, who on Friday mobilized civilian JTF fighters and Nigerian troops to the area, said he had earlier warned Nigerian military about the danger of leaving the community without security presence. I duly notified the Nigerian military of the danger of leaving this town without security. This is a border community. Wilgo, Kirewa, Baga, Damasaga, Malam, all these northern names. Malamafatoria, I don't know this one. Among others are border communities that had to be protected because of their strategic importance. The governor was quoted by Daily Trust. According to him, despite the warning, unfortunately, my request did receive the deserved attention. And insurgents came on Wednesday and vandalized everything we worked so hard to rebuild. Remember the troop he was talking to, as we all know that some time ago, it was reported that most of them are integrated Boko Haram, and I will leave it there. The governor lamented and the destruction of the property, loss of life in the attack. 2 lives were lost, but 50 houses and our heavy-duty equipment and 8 vehicles were burned down. We thank God the casualties were not much, he stated. I'm just reading this for you to know governor from the northern part of Nigeria, who happen to be where the first class citizens are, is telling you his own frustration. He don't even hide it. He's telling you pump and play. Look at what is going on. And Nigerian army can only react or take action when order from above, okay, comes to them. They can only take action. Not from governor. So calling governor is a waste of time. So this, let me play this video a little bit because there's a kind of so I am going to, take it out because they started firing some catapult here. If you hear that, that is not good. That's not good at all. We are not permitted. We are not allowed to do that here. You know how they normally, delete our video if you are streaming live. So permit me on that. Now, the same energy they're using now to protect these headers. The same country, last time we played a video of Jovica saying where PM gave order, and he announced sit at home. That would be a sit at home in protest or in a kind of to show the anger of Biafrans for linking Biafrans to federal government decision to work against Israel and throwing their support to Hamas and the Palestinians and all that. Okay, I want you to watch, just observe this. I'm not gonna just observe what is going on here. So you can see what is going on here. You can see here. Now, this is just something that these are Palestinians protesters. Okay. Now, they have right to do this kind of thing, even in the Western world. And countries are recognizing them as a nation. Countries are recognizing them as a nation, throwing support to them. Seeing what they're doing now as something that is justifiable. You don't need to condemn it. There's a reason behind it. Now, but when you are black, when just that you request for your own nation, your freedom, without even causing any problem to Westerners in their own country, because this protest is not in Palestine. What you are saying now is taking place somewhere in Europe. You see, in Ireland. That is where this one is happening. Now, entitled far left pro-Palestinian hate protesters attempt to break through a police line in Ireland. Police immediately start hitting them with baton and pepper spray. Okay, pepper spray them in their faces. This is how you deal with Hamas supporters. Now, this is just one out of many. If we show you the one going on in Paris, you understand. The reason why I'm just flashing this is for you to know the difference between you and them. Some of them will tell you, how can you be saying, go and watch Catalonian? Catalonian, that's a group of another people that are seeking for independence in Spain. But when you check their own history, you find out that these people in Catalonians have their own, security. Like, nobody's trying to take their land away. Nobody is dragging it, what anything that belongs to them. They have their own, they're almost independent. Almost. But you can't protest. If you protest, problem. Imagine Biafra's now protesting in, let's say, in France, and at the same time pushing French police. blocking their breaking some cars, destroying properties. A kind of, I don't want to say war. Violent protesters destroying some things on the street and pulling down things and pushing people, causing fear in the minds of people. Yet, the government of the day will not say anything. Try it as a black man or even as a Biafran. That's the worst. You can't even do that. If you carry your Biafran carry their flag in the streets of Europe, like someone someone that is in a very holy land, you just fold your hand, very calm. Even if you like to do that for how many times, they will still see you as a joker. You are talking to yourself. Another one, October 5, breaking. Bandit acquired 27 in fresh attack on where? Kogis, Yago West as insecurity worsened. So this one is another one in different parts of the country. You can't beat this. You can't beat it at all. Look at it here. Everywhere you go, the fear is there. Everywhere you go. It doesn't matter how you want to pretend that it's just a mere talk. Oh, it doesn't mean anything. My brother, my sister, it means a lot. As day goes by, they are growing their wing, they are growing their jaw to chew and to devour. You can't do anything. What will you do? When you talk, the only problem you have is your own brother making some blind and senseless argument, trying to make it look like you are the one looking for problem when everybody is the one, enjoying in Nigeria. Everybody is enjoying. Now, let me see if I can, just a moment. How will I play this? Okay.
I want you people to listen. I want you people to listen because
wait. Let me see. Let me put it where where it will be playable for you to see. Now, I am not going to, I hope you can hear the voice, right? I am not going to show the image. Okay, I'm not going to show the image. Hold on, let me just do it this way. I would like you to know who is talking before anything. Okay, you can see this person, right? I hope you can see the face. You can see the person. So the voice we are about to hear is this, but I'm not gonna play it now. Let me just okay. Let's start from beginning.
I want you to watch this video. I want you people to listen. I want you people to listen because Mazen and the kind have finally spoken. And let me see what you people will say because after this message, they will still tell you, oh, it's not true. If you are kidnapping people, you are not fighting for Biafra. Either you are fighting for. Look, let me tell you. If the only option to leave Mazen Nandekan is for you to kidnap people and kill people or steal people's money, leave Mazen Nandekan, leave him there. Don't worry. We know how to get him out. Mazen Nandekan never asked you to go and kill people to get him. He never asked you to do that. Okay. I believe in any young Fulani video. Onye Timatia when the video no Simon and here now we are at this video puna. Obo no ibu the mother. Mo be kidnapping the mother before we are there. Kana the girl we sin and capital. No come on to ever want to stop you kidnapping the mother. But don't we hear that I found some mischievous people where we are supposed to confuse people the more. I don't want them to if in this life you can't confuse people forever. You don't deceive people, not confuse people. All they know that went down the matter, they deceive her. And they then just not confuse her. And the Mifakama immediately, when they deceive her, notice you they deceive her, you better repent. My God, listen, nature to pressure, he get way to. Now, let me say this. When I made this video, there were a lot of confusion. But when on your man, Kona the can easy and someone before them, and Kona on 9 the can easy until the legal son man can there's something. Now, see it. If I go barrister lawyer, or say those attacking him a lawyer for this video, hear this. The persons you despise as autopilots are those whom they can call the disciples in the order, and he does not hate them. And Simon ever assured him to. That's why he has ordered me, allow him to keep a important relationship with Simon for a day like this. If I will be defending Castle and the Canada lifestyle, allow you to come and wait for the frontier world and see what it is. One can be the way to match you. Now, you see, okay, open alloy, if they feel it or damage, not like they are aware of the first Simon and the Simon know where they push, they put a man, in fact, we have this spokesperson. Let's all go on my big charge of a man that cannot see the routine. Let's all go play a lot of it, who will be the wild man, to match you. The help was simple, okay, open or forget later, yes, Simon, if one of them, or when he married for Simon, but I'm the young level, the most same here, but Stefani, Sienna, and I'm open. Where he had they sent there my late Senator, Dr. Patrick Ifaniba, Senator 190 of Professor Simon, all the 190, but the way is 90. And the essence of what we are 90 away, any message, to say, nobody, nobody fed Simon, or the man over the team, and the what we fed him. When we go to what is going on, and if I'm one other. Someone may put down the because from the beginning, I began against put down or be with the police. But people, politicians, or be pally people. Yes, when we were pally people. Immediately, the water woman, I apologize to the pally because of brought the right thing to do. And how about people can pally people today? Say, or people not blackmail people, or people that threaten people online. Say, you can't be threatening somebody and expect that person to support you. What you say, you can't use intimidation to get people to support you. If you want people to support you, you will learn to respect them. Very important, you tell me you make it money intimidate. When I do support you, no, it doesn't work that way. Or no matter that you will put up with lunch time about Indigo because a man put us in Indigo, I will home. Mobisi, Nandi, Gola, with the lecture. Mob, your followers have online, may bully our elders. You never expect to come and support you. Everybody have all just a political talk. How they are serious about it. Manoko, Nagema, and your followers, they respect you, and they will genuinely support you. They will genuinely call for your release. Man, any politician or any elder, if you today, now say free you. Only just for political talk or no because of attitude of your followers and yourself. If I can do it next time, but you might go mischievous people will always want to twist if you put to fit their own narrative. Now, moving on. When for Talo, there was given opportunity to address people like God. And from information, the DPS, you one day when they push money with your name. Everybody know how go send it, but I'm an push money with your name. You can see them. How will you will say, oh, what I have working. Now that they go money. Go make video. Why because no body was send it. Here was no money. More half because I'm and they forgot their video before. And refused to do that. Up at the court. Be any no. they refused to do that. On the man, you say, no, I can continue. If I do a big I'm in days to come, I get without videos like this. But I want you to know, if I'm not a video in there, Mama will be exactly what is happening. But now, what is happening? Nobody can confuse me again, and nobody can deceive me again. And let me tell you people something. Or did they too late to repent? Yes, you can repent. You can stop what you're doing. You must not be what people called you. And they are doing more. People are mafia. What do you expect people to call you? Even the president will acknowledge before and you can't do anything about it. Or worry about each of the people that make it up over the next 200 days or more step. The only thing is to you repentance. If you don't repent, and the and it will be so. My brother gets if you should save your life. Man, what you don't say go much on. Think you're around. And think around family and today. And think around your father. My brother, when you cheating, imagination. But the question is the agitation, discomfort, and all that. Not only discomfort, all that. You have to stop. Because if you refuse to stop, you will never.
Okay. Now.
Okay, I want you to do this.
Hold on.
I want you people to listen.
Okay, we are done with this. Okay. I like I always tell you, it's open at them, it's open at them, and nobody drives joy in see the buying of anybody. Master can see what do you man why I got one mad, and over no year someone about why I got one mad. He never knew someone on the bunny mad. It may give me cause. I'm not in support of killing of anybody. No, I'm not. I'm not saying people should go out and buy anybody or kill anybody. Like I always tell you, I am against it. But I have a few questions to people. Like I'm not to him because I know his own is there's no going back from who he has become. So from who he has become, I don't want to force him to change anything. Let him do whatever he wants to do with his life. But for those of our people that are not well informed about what is going on, and maybe you watch this guy's video, you think you start thinking somehow. Listen, the question is, you said that people are buying people because of Mazamukana, right? Who was buying people before they kidnapped Mazamukana? Was those people buying people before they go against Mas Namadokan? That's number one. Number two, are they the only one buying people in our land? What about those that police are buying? Have you also called demand the arrest and detention of them? Of those ones, like people saying it. So you cannot just serve justice one-sided. You also call justice. You can only, serve it to some people and ignore the other ones. I am not in support of buying a killing of anybody, but let us not ignore the cause of those things. And the man you're talking about, Samuel, told you that Mas Namadokan did not send him to do anything. Not one, not two, not three. He said it many times. And if you want to judge him based on what he did, or what he said, or anything that make you feel that he's the one behind the insecurity. Now that he's not here, Mazamukana is not here. Are we witnessing any killing or not? And who is behind it? Let's assume that everything you said is true, you are right, and finally you have succeeded in jailing them, putting them somewhere, right? Are we now facing another killing or not? If yes, okay, where is the same energy that you used to jail this one Why are you not using it on those ones killing our people? You don't talk about it. I just showed you the latest news from Enugu State. People of Kwara State, they are human beings there, running helter-skelter. Some people are buying people there. Where is the same energy? The same strength, the same time you are using now, finally, they are not here. We are clapping for you. You have done a very good job, right? Okay. Now, no more killing in our land. Are we witnessing any killing? Oh, yeah, we do. Okay. Who is the one killing? And who are we going to jail like we jailed them? Who is next? That is where I have issue with some of us, because you cannot just pretend because so when you begin to connect all those things, you find out that it's not about the killing. The reason why you are calling for their head is not because of killing of anybody. Personal interest. You just hate him because he refused to convert IPOB to political pressure group. He refused to convert IPOB to political party where you can have a platform to run and become politician like you said you want to be. This is your own animosity. But you are not man enough to say, I joined these people because I thought that they actually want to be the political party for youth. That would have made more sense. But instead, you hide under this nanebu. The same thing why Isocha is doing. Ngosan Advance is not killing. No, she's paying, she have her own dogbonibu. Simply because suspension. Just mere suspension. Which I talk about with the Obiochagi. It's simple. You want to tell them a homie that you're a journalist. I'm a journalist. I will tear you down. I tear everybody down. Okay. People were like, okay, so that is all this why. This is having your motive. Okay, let us watch you tear her down. I have a very information. If I bring that information, everything, I will tear everything. I will tear everything. Make me the homie. Do you know who I am? I fight for you, Ngozi. I am here for you, Ngozi. You do this to me, Ngozi. Okay, I'm going to go to get all of that. Up with that. Go to get all of that. They will not go back and begin to lie, cook up lies. Just like I told you, the story is just lie. Now, if you want to say it is true, let's assume that this guy is against killing of our people, like he wants you to believe. He's against killing all of them. Not only this guy, many of them, even Jovika, all of them telling you that and by truly, we have criminals in our land. Even before in 90s, in 70s, we have criminals in our land. Ndị ojiaba na-ezu, ndị ojiaba na-aga, ndị na-aga na bank agbaka bank ebu ego. Ọ dị kemgbe ụwa, ọ dị. Man, if I'm a because man can refuse to convert IPOB to what he perceived as something that is stable for him, is a problem. Then he has no other choice than to tell you that look, Mazan Khan he loves to buy people. You said that Mazan Khan is one sending message to Simon Ekpa from Prime Minister then, right? And the government that you are working for don't care to investigate who are those officers around him when he was passing that information. No investigation, because they know that it's not true. They know that this guy is hiding, using this to achieve what he wants to achieve, as long as it's against their own. Because one thing that gladdens the heart of non-Igbo person who hate Igbo people well, one thing they have in common is to make sure they drive joy in seeing Igbo man fighting against Igbo man, to segregate, to make it look like you guys are fighting each other. You cannot be one, and it gives them joy and happiness. So seeing that kind of thing gladden their heart, you can't take it away. That's what it is. That is what it is. Moving forward, we have Aisha Yusuf. who is not Igbo person, who is not even a Christian. Because why our Igbo people like Jofika and all the rest of these people, why they have done more harm than good is simple. They always want to pretend that they care for you, but they don't care for you. They will come from the angle of an Igbo. If I'm the Igbo and Igbo, this, and some of them hide under church. You. Now, kita and Igbo Igbo and non-Igbo and Christians. Do you understand? And the Christians. The question is, why our own people who claim they are Christians, they're not talking about the claim of Christians, is now Muslims actually speaking up. Somehow, few of them, for example, this one you are seeing on the screen now, did the Tinubu sign a pact with the Ndogbonibo that nothing will be done to them, no matter how many they buy? The renewed vigor with which this Ndogbocho are buying the mother is unimaginable. With this news, only attached to. Let's hear from this man called what is his name again? Okulora. Okay, Okurola. Let's hear what he has to say.
I want them to be enjoying our Commonwealth uncomfortable. I don't want them to be sleeping. People are out of school. People are helpless. People are hopeless. People are depressed. Central government, they will state governor and leave for the allocation. I'm not going up. Then before I go IGR, internally generated revenue. So it's a Kachanambra, they generate billions of naira every month. Yet, people are suffering. No electricity, no road, no soccer school, no badminton school, no table tennis school, no dancing school, no gymnastics, nothing. Over 50 games to Olympics. How many are we even practicing? Anyway, my judo, anyway, my rugby, anyway, golf, anyway, swimming. Since the same government is anything that we put in place. Every money 2 days. Either Australia, North Korea, South Korea, New Zealand, don't have the 3 months stay to the Jammu swimming. How they be there? We're in the now, we 15 years or 16 years old, Olympic with the gold. They want soccer school over there, Boston school and what up. The basketball school and what up. Ogamana Rosa, a Rosa 8 years, a Potamaltina, or Romacosa. When I put up a Maltina, they put up those. So, among how people see it, but don't about them too much. That is why now they belong when they're talking to them. And they're not telling them the truth, but I have the only repent that.
Okay. I'm not going to say anything about it. You know why? Because no matter how you run around, you want to solve the problem of our people, you still come back to independent. If you like, a call seminar, we invoke the death of past leaders. If you like, we invoke the spirit of new generation and young one and old one and middle one and whatever to that seminar on how to get it right. You are dreaming. You are just wasting your time. After everything, you still come back to the reality. Guess the work of Fulani, as much as it's painful to watch, it will be the only thing that will set these stubborn people who refuse not to reason. By the time they land in your community, your statement will change automatically. And some of you buying house in Abuja believing that that is a safe haven. We don't want to do anything there. Once you are living in Abuja, you are accommodated. Achangia, because time shall come when if you are there, very easy to convert you. Okay, when the whole thing starts. Let's continue. Just a moment. Now, this is the buying of people. This is buying of people in somewhere in the north. somewhere in the north. This is how the whole thing looked like. This is a preach the gospel. Says the reason why many Nigerians are denying the genocide of Christians is not because it is not happening, but because it indicts in this year. It makes Isiana look somehow, right? That is the reason, according to this person, which somehow I concur. I believe that. But do we have lesser Christians now, or what? They are more concerned about the image of their religion than the binds. Wicked people feeding on religion at the expense of lives. Obedifima. Now, I just want to share this before we end because something happened here. Joseph Okechukwu says something. This will help you also. Breaking 4 more senators joined Ten Cruz to push for the resignation of Nigeria over Christians massacres, worsen violence. A group of Republican senators has urged U.S. Secretary of State Marco Rubio to designate Nigeria as a country of particular concern over what they describe as the relentlessness of Ndogbonigwe by targeting Christians. In a joint letter, Senator Ten Cruz, Josh Wally, Ten Body, Peter Rockets, and James Langford cited mass kidnapping and massacring in Borno, Nigeria, Borno State, Niger State, and other states, warning that Nigeria has become one of the most dangerous places in the world to be Christian. Now, Ogenkere and their group will turn around and tell you, no, if you are Ghana, na Washington. No, this is what part of the result. Before I believe I went back for guy run one propaganda there. I just want you to understand that this thing that you are seeing here, this news has nothing to do with your Ogenkere. Do you understand? As you can see, because the report and the concern is about Christians, not Biafra. You cannot be going to Washington, D.C. for years, presenting Biafra, only for them to come out and begin to complain about the killing of Christians, which is very, very good and very, very, very correct. But you cannot be paying lobbies for Biafrans, and their focus is on reporting on Christian big bad, which is good. Like I said, Biafrans are Christians, but how did you introduce yourself as when you hire lobbyists and when you went to the office to handshake like we normally do and all that? Did you tell them I am here to represent Christianity of Nigeria? No. Did you complain about Biafrans, buying of Biafrans, and the evidence? Yeah, evidence is boko. After all the evidence, they did not even care. So the focus is about buying of Christians. So which is good. So don't tell me that it's because of Ogekere. I know why I'm saying that, because maybe they have already started using it, or because they don't joke with this kind of news. They don't joke with it. They noted that the why Nigerian was first placed on the list in 2020 under Donald Trump, it was removed in 2021. The lawmakers want the designation restored. Aligning with their recent recommendation by the U.S. Commission on International Religious Freedom, the United States Department has also expressed deep concern over worsening violence, stressing that Abuja must do more to protect religious minorities. Christians are not minorities. They are not, just that Christians are very, very coward. Original one. And I don't want to further it. It's not about they're not minority care. I don't believe that. Personally, I don't believe it. Of course, the Nigerian government keeps rejecting this claim of systematic persecution, calling them false and divisive. And then man said, divisive. However, the senators are moving ahead with the push for resignation, and many more senators will join this group of 5. Most probably before the end of this week. What's set to go? Look at the picture here. I believe so. To some of you, maybe to some of you that follow Dogenkere, I think you must have seen this kind of thing in his platform. I believe. Now, the question I want you to just flash back now is this: Is Dogenkere working for who? And Ikengu Ragu that we are seeing today, is Ikengu Ragu a Christian or Muslim? Okay, sure. So let me bring the pictures. Sorry, I just noticed that I just noticed that some people, thank you so much, our mommy happy me. Thank you. God bless you for your support. I really appreciate it. May God strengthen you and reward you mightily. Thank you. And Gina Duru is here with us. Gina, thank you so much for your message. And I'm coming back to the message of Happy Mail. Mommy said, thank you for your patience and consistency. Thank you so much, ma. I really appreciate it. God bless you. God bless you. And Gina Duru said, well done, Mazakai. More grace. I appreciate my sister. Yamala Gemma. Now, I want you to ask yourself, if this kind of news is coming from people, non-Igbo people, showing concern, whether it's about the claim of Christians or what Biafrans are going through, we now have, because we believe that Biafrans are mainly Christians. We just have other religions that can coexist with our own religion, which is Christianity. Like traditional worshippers, we never have issue with Indomena. No, they are our brothers and they are our people. We don't have issue with them. The only thing that we have issue is those that can also come from any religion. We have on the indulge on Christianity, we have on indulge on Omena, we also have indulge on Judaism. So it's not as if we indulge. So we don't know if the religion that is quite strange to us is they are AK bandages on the back highway problem. Likewise, other people, especially me and Africa, West Africa. Gave her the so bad. Some other countries that are not listening, they took somehow okay. You understand? In terms of they don't come after you, chasing you. They don't do that. But we now have brothers and sisters who bear names like Christian, John, James. All these names, they have it. They are baptized, but they are the one telling you that this kind of report is wrong. How can you say that that Christianity are not being where are they from? Because even when we are little, when we are growing up and all that, we know that our parents told us that we know that's one of the things they will teach you. Sunday school, in our various houses, in our various home, our parents, even in organic concept, they will not, they don't encourage that. Now, okay, now imagine a priest or somebody who said that he's gospel, gospel, like Jovika. Hi, na Fulani present that is now saying Ibolani. Even now, let me just go. Let me just show you this so that you water. Even more now, I'm not a northern now, although some people say that I'm a Fulani man, but for the sake of this video, let me look at this. If you ever cover here, If you flag over here, eji akwụkwọ ndụ wee kọvacha bụ ozu mmadụ. Ọkwa ozu mmadụ, ka ozu mmadụ na-ekwu ya here. Ịda atọ otu anya na ị ga-afụ ụkwụ n'ebe a, ife ụkwụ. Ọ bụrụkwa ndị gara ọgụ wụrụ n'iru ọgụ, mba, ndị a bụ some of them ndị na-arara ụla. Some of them ndị ga n'ugbo ya, like nke mere Enugu State just this past Friday. Nke aka mere Enugu State. According to that write-up, but that na the man, that farmland, ebe fa na-akọ ife, Fulani both were report. Now this man they disturb, yeah, they disturb by the man is troubling us. Government of Enugu is the guy who change the man ketepom TNA na cell for 3 months with the allegation. For ya we complain, for the Fulani complain, now yeah, they disturb simply means that the guy was a member of ESN, whereas he is not. How that man now keta? The story. After that incident, many, according to the write-up, many people, many farmers stopped going to that axis because of the fear of if a government may go in, eat a farmer or one of their member as a one of their brother now call if there eat in a prison for 3 months for just mere accusation. Kitazi ndị Fulani gazi nke a bụ maybe na Fulani na-ekwu na ọ na-edi stop fa. Now the Fulani would decide to go back, muzi ọchụ there. Ị ga-asị okay, ebe ọ bụ na the onye ka serve for 3 months just for disturbing. Na onye ka gbozi mmadụ egbu ga-serve life imprisonment. Maybe the arrest me abụrụ ma abụzi. Maybe the arrest me abụrụ anything. And these people na-agwa gị na na-eme nke ọzọ na Fulani no Igbolani Jovika no Igbolani. We turn around and tell you everything is just story. No Fulani ọ nọkwa na America, no investigation. In next 6 months ma ọ bụ na ọ ga-eru, he will make another video that there was a time they said that people in Enugu State that he's sending his team there to do investigation, and they found out that thing is one brother dragging him and planned with another brother, and that person don't know about the other one. That he will change the story, thinking that he have forgotten the story, how the whole thing happened that time. That is his mindset. Not only him. The annoying part is not only him. Open one like an sort maybe few people now call this kind of thing. Some of them, one out of them can damage a lot of things. In Ghana, okay, you know what? Let us do this way. Let me look for
police station or demolition. Demolition. Kai Pongwa is the truth to be gone. Ojuku never one day. Oh, but he had a windy go to on the way home and support the Bundi. Thank you for the not because of Bubali Bundi or Patrojuku. God bless him, God bless him. Because then they will let you have gifts without the gift. So I'm a Kokuma, they will go to work with that secret that can't protect from the Bible. And he came out.
Okay.
So, yourself whatever. So, we want to fight freedom. Ojuku fight freedom of only be by Fulani na chokwa nwere onwe o. Ha chọrọ ikre
now, here I voice Jovika. The video is Jovika shared by Ikenga. Okay? Ikenga shared it, and You can see the page here. Jovika TV Ndibo Nile. Now listen. If you are not well informed, this is Gente. Okay, what I if any medical. The same time on the this thing, Ndibo by the Okirikiri, the Cordia. Now, like I said, I'm not in support of killing of anybody, God forbid. But in everything, if you put that into women, the wrong. I am not there, and I don't want to equal from one amaro. Issue of Ojuku, but you called Ijele your brother. Ijele is your brother. All of you are together. Okay, good. As a brother, as indeed, fine. Ijele Ghana TV, national TV in Nigeria. When you put that reason, you want to blame the Nigerian government. The Nigerian government can't blame. Why? No, Nigerian government, but the Lojuku Nkete. O me for me. No bo na Lojuku Oto. Bufu at that time. Nando so carry lesson. Na carry was weak. So now the best time make it see Bufu go in kind of the cage now. See Bufu her. Can also learn a lesson from that. Oh, you can't say, oh, colleague, yeah. Nojuku did the right thing. No one would go to a clot, could make for men. And he's in a group with somebody now, Nojuku may for job. But he tried the challenge in each the system. No game buludi but okay what you because now nobody buludi but just candy would learn a lesson. Ya kona quarter you. Now no you can say na what again. Ni dem ya kojuku. No juku. You can see the contradiction. Now let us just assume that everything found ignore the real like it is okay, like it is condemnable. I made mistake. Okay. I also want to see you using the same strength, the same energy. Okay, maybe in a camera, right? Let's assume that in 2014, 2015, Operation Python dance, Crocodile dance, and Amnesty International report and everything. You are justifying that because how dare you? You go. Let's assume that you have succeeded by proving to the whole world. No one deserve law. No one deserve law. Kiss my candy again farm. Farmers. Now in Cameroon, the man I know put on answer the protest. Na state ya inheritance ya call gari ko ife. Somebody travel from how many states? We go government na-achịkwa na the land where na one worker the years government is here immediately okay blah 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 ban prison on 1 month 2 months 3 months all job banders on those are because some people we are wired differently. One of them said to go back to farm now that place Fulani will lose there. Normally, you get a message government expect to cash below take action. They should swing to action as well. Below show you won't say that. If government focus is there anyone challenging them? It is okay. This is the essence of it to vote. Okay, this is rubber. But this person not here. We're on here to just to work against you. What is the essence of that? Now, one out of many. Let me look for another because all the combatant will be in the enemy na Facebook now. Come on, for another thing. No. Okay, you know what? We must save him state.
My wonderful people, I salute you.
Ah, my goodness. Let me look for something. Can I get? Oh, yeah, can I?
Some of you know,
Negative.
if you really have good mind for Alibo, come down to Alibo and come and stop the insecurity.
Okay, again, I'm okay before.
If you're sure of what you're doing, come down. Come turn down to Alibo. Don't stay in your comfort zone and come and stop the insecurity. And I want to ask you, when that the kind of said that he was fighting for your freedom, did he come down from where he was staying?
Yes.
When Simon Ekpa was fighting for your freedom, did he come down from Finland? But he was there, sending you people, and you people were buying weapons, buying your own brother. Now, me, I want to stop one. You guys are telling me to come back. You want to know them where
me, I want to stop him.
Then take one action because I believe in prayer with action. As we pray, we take action to stop insecurity in our life. We don't contribute here. We don't have money, man. We will government, we will Fulani, we will government liberation rubbish. We will yes, no. I can see it. You can't escape it. Mandela sponsor, Mandela Badon. That is my prayer for you.
Okay, the thing Bonan, Wendy will hold on. Also, Wendy, Wendy neighbor to get an Enugu state. Currently, nah. I'm not need that place. And the thing is that not only one village, many villages. Each come now Hamu Bife na Bagolos in Enugu state. I'm coming aside and in Okwa Konja Kana Gana side keep bazo. What's good for that? Ike Gogwa, totally. Ike Gogwa. I'm looking for another distance. There's a just a moment.
Igbo is a cursed word. Go and ask yourself what we have achieved using the word Igbo before. I ask a very simple question.
Nah, I want even all the too much. Oyenkabo George Oyibe. Many of you know George Oyibe. If you don't know him, then you are not following up. George Oyibe. He used to broadcast on Radio Biafra. Then, before, he used to talk on, and now he's one of those who are calling for the head of Mass Namorican. And the thing, all the so irritating. So irritating. We have Madam Origin in the house. I greet you, my brother, just because they speak Igbo, they are not all Igbo. Maybe. But even if they are not Igbo, must they do what they're doing? It's not a must, because sometimes I wonder why. I don't know human being before even a Igbo or anything. You have to be a human being first. You have to be a human being first. That's why I have issue with them, to be honest with you. I think I miss a lot of comment here. The comment is not coming up here on my phone. No. Really. I miss a whole lot of comments. Okay. So you can hear these people trying to justify what they're doing. You can hear them trying to act as if they know what they're saying, but they know nothing. The good thing is that we still have people who can reason. Like this our brother here. I think what he said here is okay.
He's hoping on Nigeria, them asking me to give them the latest information in regards to the Simon Ekpa's case. Yes, the Finnish government sentenced Simon Ekpa 6 years in prison. They sentenced Simon Ekpa 6 years in prison because of his activities on social media. Not because he's a terrorist, not because they have seen him guilty or find him guilty of sponsoring terrorism. No, because they feel that what he is saying on social media is acts that motivate people to terrorize Nigerian government. That is the only reason they sentence him. If you say that they sentence him because of terrorism, Have you seen any person that is a terrorist that they are sentenced 6 years imprisonment? No, never. Such a thing can never happen. A terrorist is either life years imprisonment or even a death sentence in some countries. But this one, they are giving him 6 years imprisonment. Because of why? Because of the pressure from the Nigerian government. Look, I want to tell you really what happened. Simon Ekpa is, according to the Finnish government, they have not found any tangible thing to nail him. I'm telling you this for free. Now, the Finnish government, in fact, is hungry of gas. The hunger of gas in Finland is what making the Nigerian government and Finnish government to cut a deal to nail Simon Ekpa so that the gas will be supplied to Finland. That is exactly what is happening. The war that is going on in Ukraine is affecting Europe. And Europe is hoping on Nigeria for gas supply. Now, the gas pipeline that Russia is supplying to Europe, they have already cut the first pipeline, they cut the second pipeline. In fact, as I'm talking to you, Ukraine is bombing the pipeline almost on daily or weekly basis. So Europe is shortage of gas. And the gas in America is not enough for Europe. Now they are hoping on Nigeria to supply them gas. And Nigeria is using the leverage to hold Simon Ekpa. That is exactly what is happening. That is exactly the judgment you see is because of oil. They already knew that Simon Ekpa is innocent of the accusation. But because of that, they try to hook him. They say because of his activities on social media. How can you judge somebody because of his activities on social media? There is freedom of speech. There is freedom of expression. You have not seen him with arms. He have not paid or through his account finance any person that is committing terrorism. Then why are you jailing him? But there is a good news. On my second video, I will tell you the steps that have been taken so far to counter that. I'm telling you, now this case is on a very high level. When I mean by high level, it's going to shake Europe, it's going to shake Finland, it's going to shake even Nigeria, because this case is not dying soon, and for now, it's not going to serve, at least for that 6 years. You know, that 6 years is 3 years. 6 years, day and night is 3 years. But let's keep it aside. The issue here now is that there is a new development from Simon Ekpa's and his legal team. They are moving ahead to see what is going to happen. So if you are seeing this video for the first time, kindly like, share, and comment. This is Gossip Tip.
Okay, that's a very good one. Let's hear let's hear let's hear this man. You know, each time I see him, it makes me laugh. Let's hear from Chineke mere mmadụ ebere afọ na-amụ ife afọ mụta na-ege ntị.
Earlier this year, ndị si ha n'azụ ụmụọma tọrọ my uncle. Mgbe a tọrọ my uncle, a na-eme negotiation. Ana m na-atụ anya ka ndị na-negotiate say because I need 2 million or 6 million ejema. Ego Simon Ekpa, the Biafra in exile. They didn't mention ejema. They didn't mention Biafra pound. Hanona upon Naira. But meanwhile, how on Okibo state? Hanona what a state? How about Toronto? That my uncle, now one of the state here. But I don't say they make it to her. Rumors keep waiting for 6 days. But after having 6 million naira, he released a Guhanara, a Jema. Make it simple, Biafra or not dead. Who is deceiving who? Earlier this year,
I don't, to be honest with you, I think now, we at the business in the Mabia like, we will the whole joy of it, not boy, not on all the going out, oh, yeah, energy. Like, you may put this guy have told us this one is making it three stories, different stories that I'm watching this one for the first time, but it's making this one is making it three different story from this guy, three different story, just to prove no we feel many agent if you name. Oh no story mad con or still no you have the victim here. Now, the first one na Reverend ya near the number on actually call kindness your mother. Na otosu egbu the Reverend. Ebe I will sit at home. The day I supposed to do an English exam. Many of you that follow me here must have watched that video. But we folk there that I did not touch. Yeah, the Reverend man. Everything, but he later sent somebody in the community, everything in me. Kaga Jews. About Kajuzo one Reverend. But Oga send the people. Come out if you made in that place. So meaning that you don't have any access to the information because now that information has nothing to do with this guy. Some of the things I feel like this is my own instinct. I feel like maybe this thing is a kind of story now in the existence. A way like a way can number one. Okay. Number two, he told another story about girl our cause or con before call corner. I can't remember that corner. Two different stories before plus this one. I will recollect. Can mama Machete that no cool. About some another thing maybe Maria Jemivia Nemena. Na cabo in cases oye ka before. If a man Mariana with that man. Now that man a reverend Ebunu I organ in English and all that. Now author secretary na either this year kind of 2025. Not as uncle ya. Uncle ya na ka atozi. And then I go and negotiate this. That man negotiate. Na a gem. That's the mockery statement. And this man is of age to remember what it takes to build a country. Forget about it, like your girlfriend. No money, like in a check on to an exam, examination hall, and a drug guard. Particularly if you could now. Kedifi Gaza. In on a country they come senators don't receive salary in Naira. Senators in Nigeria don't receive salary in Naira. Man, from Nigeria. Why don't you use the same energy? Join Nigerian government. Why are you paying people in dollars? With foreign workers, experts na run no company receive na Naira. They are paying them in dollars. What I got the thing now? No, kidnapper. And you don't even, you see, you are focusing your energy. If question a currency you go for ransom, why don't you use the energy? Kick is with governor, chief secretary of the state. In now push amount and you are contented with it. Your problem will the denomination age you call the month will your problem. You are not worried about the system will create that vacuum. He kidnapped your uncle. To the extent he ended up paying such an amount of money. And your own worry now, but why must you pay in Naira, not in a gem? If for the easy guy and all even on there. Because your worry should be, why must we pay them at all? Whose responsibility call he making sure that you capture them and apprehend them and punish them and do whatever you want to do with them? Kidnappers. Kidnap your uncle. State government that track on that wrote here early this year. Until now, how can you guys you couldn't do anything? He make sure that now he bring those people to law. Man, it's okay with insecurity. Even again, I want to get end up of course. Nobody will something like that. Go one car for 6 million. I'm not gonna look go, but you can afford it. What I mean by that now. He can that is he can say that can't go publicly. See her program one again on here. And why must it be that everything of the dragon alcohol? They did na ha na-enwekarị problem. Anyị nọkwa na social media ebe a ejide Matthias Ezeaku. Matthias ọ ka jide n'ego na. Yes, ị nọkwa na America mana Matthias ka jide. Matthias ka jide ego carry investment. Ka get the popular. If you carry education, I don't know, but in terms of cash, Matthias ka jide ego. Ọ ka the popular. In other than ejide market ya for sekeda na ejide no Matthias. I got a break. Man, na ya. Go on now. Iwe ga-ewe the pieces. I get blame the pieces. Why do you mana quick na? Because Akogadram and them and Akogadram, you know. So you have your uncle kidnapped and governor of the state. They blame with the commissioner of the DPO, police DPO of the state. What if you commissioner of police or whatever they call them? You don't even bother about it. No, ebe your own worriedable. Why you get you cool one another? Why you get you and oh God, America, which you call a lot of things. So this guy came he deserves to be in America. Maybe because maybe Niger or Morocco, that kind, or Morocco, more maybe Tanzania, or Kenya, and they kidnap somebody, a boy kidnap like a port flight. Everybody is supposed to reside because it's a guy goes word. It's a guy help you at all. Check the way too.
You must do well this 2025. If you do not continue to spend money, anytime you come online, give me 2,000, see, give me the chat card, give me this, I need 1K, I need 2K. If we must not continue that stupidity,
I could gather them.
4 or 5 things in your financial life.
I could gather them.
If
this man now.
Not advising anything, but listen to the financial advice from me. Number 1, grow your income.
I'm a mamuto Jovika. Chineke mbegolo mmadụ ebere. On Sunday na mmadụ asaa Satan na-abụ ihe akwụkwọ bịa na church tupuru. This guy wago enu ọta. Wee na-aka maasị ndị Anglican n'isi the person. Ịkacha ya orito. That's na fada na-ekwu na onye ụkọchukwu anyị bịa na onye ụkọchukwu anyị bịa. Ọ na-egbuza on the cross. Ndị Anglican na-emechi those things, right? Ha na-egbuchi sign of the cross. Okay. Ife na-emego n'ụwa Jizọs a. Ife na-emego n'ụwa Jizọs. Chineke mere mmadụ ebere. Ọgụ ama na you sabi because everything ikwu here if nke ikwu kịta about na kidnap nwanne gị if ebe ndị wounded civilian afọ nke a ọ wụrịa n'eziokwu na ana na naira mana obi dị gị mma na a na-akwụ coach Nigerian Super Eagle coach is receiving in salary in dollars, not in naira. Ọ bụ ndị cherish that naira because ebe na-ama ọkụ ndị Igbo nwatakịrị ma ife adị eji aka ekpe atụ nọ nna ya ka m na amara ife gị dị too much mana o wee ife mme play gị na ka mama mewepụta ya o eventually play Jovika inu ndị Igbo ka ọ bụ o ike mana inu na-abụ onye nwe akọrọ uche ka a na-atụrụ n'ọkụ ya Yes, so we can refer to all of you know, you get now one in a Ghana we know. I don't think you get now we know. I'll call this man number. Not only him, oh, so many of them. So many of them. Okay, the same group of people. Ghana, Wagana, Kamen, and Kamena. Man, if open and Ibona Gabigan is none of their business, they don't care. Fan Chan in the Panon, all of them want to show their strength.
Hello, my people. Good evening, good evening, good evening. It's been long we did an evening broadcast. I salute you all. Welcome, 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 welcome. How was your days, my people? Hope you had fun. Hey, make sure you go to sleep in time, eh? You have 1 hour before going to bed. Ekenezane, well, it's area. It doesn't exist. If it was from our people, we know the Igbo structure. Please, it is the first son of every family. In a case where the first son is incapacitated or is a stupid first son, of which the thing will now go to the next son in the family or the most intelligent one. That one will now go to the inner family meeting as a representative. Then that person will not be, they will choose from there 3-4 people who will be representing them at the Omunna level, which is the kindred level. Then the kindred will now send those that will be representing them in the village. Then the village will then from there send their representative to the town. Now, is the town as the king of the town that now deals with the local government. The local government then deals with the state government to the federal. That is how our society is supposed to function. But in a situation whereby you see an organization, just like World Igbo Congress, I'm still coming to that one because those people, I don't know what they drank. They should check the food they ate in that conference that made them start saying the truth. Now, I don't know what will cause that thing. They are now saying the truth, talking about the people. That one is our video tomorrow morning. All right. Then our video today is about this one that Ohaneze released the statement. Suddenly, the same day, Nnamdi Kanu's family released a statement in front of the Federal High Court. You will see Emmanuel Kanu there. Now, Abuja is the state now. Business in broad agitation and business for the family. Now Abuja they talk with it. So this Ohaneze represents Ohaneze Ndi, not only Igbo. Because if they are representing you, they will be shouting about the insecurity that is in the southeast. Understand that this is a body registered by a group of job men. You are wondering why decent people don't make it as governors. They don't make it to the governor's mansions in our state. It's because of people like this. They have organized themselves. And an average Igbo man, we ask you, they will tell you, oh, it's an Igbo organization. It's not. This is another private business. It's just like IPOB Worldwide Limited. The difference is that IPOB, in the registration documents, they were more honest. Not that they want to be honest, is because the UK government, the way they structure the registration, you must clarify what you are doing. If you bring the law in Nigeria, you will see that this is another limited liability company. This is another limited liability company. All the people, the day they do their elections, do you know where is the office in your local government? But they are using it as the body they are using to also siphon money. PDP, when they are doing convention, they will be there. APC, when they are doing convention, they will be there. Labour, when they are doing their convention, they will be there. ABGA, when they are doing their convention, they will be there. Meanwhile, in every state, they know who they are going to tell people to campaign for. is a political action committee, it's a PAC. Are you understanding me now? Guys, can you hear me? If you can hear me, let me know you're hearing me. Okay, I'm seeing comments. Are you understanding me? So when you hear Ohaneze, it is not that Ndi Igbo gathered and sent them to do anything. These are a bunch of businessmen, a bunch of political jobbers with their own political interests, which mostly don't align with the interests of the ordinary people like you and I. We know that the number one problem in our place is insecurity. Oh, have you seen Ohaneze? They're talking about insecurity. Instead, they are telling you to release the leader of the insecurity. Nnamdi Kanu is not the only prisoner that is sick. Mention any sickness from HIV to kidney failure, to liver failure, to Otangari, to EB, Staphylococcus, wetin they call am, gonorrhea. Those of us we carry am, we don't carry am. Oya na list the name. All those, any sickness where you mention now, you must see somebody in detention that has it now. Me self don't go come back now. And none of us there and one. So we know as they play. There are people that are on dialysis now that are in prison. So why is his own different? He must remain there. Are you understanding me now? If they had jailed him abroad, would they be telling those people, oh, you must release him? Nobody is releasing the Togo. He must face justice. After now, you people will say, oh, the government does not want to go jail. They are just keeping him there. This hospital is another delay they want to bring go. We go the counter for them. We go the counter for them. Now another delay, then they listen, you know, who they bring delay, who go Enugu, who go Umuahia, who they go, then go soon go Jankara, then go soon go Kotangora. I'm telling you, there is nothing they will not do to stall that trial. Okay, if you know he did nothing, why were you filing for a no case submission? Did the federal government file the no case submission that was ruled on? Now, how long did it take to go through the no case submission process? That whole time, they will add it. They will add it as the government non-readiness in prosecuting the matter. Now, tomorrow it will be his leg. Oh, his potassium is low. Well, the potassium is supposed to be low in someone's body. Yes, that's why some people cannot eat akam. Which kind of nonsense be this one? Yes, there is hardly any adult you will call now that is 100% okay. We have hospitals, in the DSS has one of the best hospitals. Okay? Are you understanding me now? You don't hear me? With the DSS has a better health facility than the army, police, civil defense. So all the people under the Ministry of Interior, plus the military, the DSS, if we can't handle it in Nigeria, then we don't have the facility to handle it. That is not the reason to release a terrorist. He is not the only sick terrorist. I hate it when some people are saying 100 years, 50 years. Which kind of 100 years or 50 years? Why this fool? On whose account? So they will be making all this noise. Buy am now, that week the noise go finish. Tie am rope. One on dog. Same 100 years. On whose budget? Tomorrow they will say, he's falling apart. Next time, nobody will come and waste the blood of our people.
You have heard him. I just have to stop you here because someone is asking me why are you playing this. If you name the by, open the play, you can matter if you won't read meaning into your own work. If there's another you have to listen to that. Now you guys came out of them one new when them are doing. You get here, then you can make your decision. You get your focus, then you can make it. But don't tell me, just tell me what he said so you can go. No. You can hear the body language, you can see the body language, you can hear his voice, you can see the energy from the Kuna. That will help you a lot to understand the Ifene Sinka piece in here now. I'm not gonna country send the people to Canada to repatriate Amaka for making comments somewhere on social media. Ima, hi. I want to buy for material. Open and buy wiki. A calm down. For things or those we supposed if any my mind. Mano, or you could do kunkia, make Balawan can see one side. Everything I believe G and a better number. Always something that I've been nature now. But I think it has an art on it. Jovika na Bamba. On a book, my brother, his friend, his good friend. He discuss how to make an ebook or them. And this man will call them again to go from this man to the gun and someone else. Right. And Usunde man not mortuary from invaders. I don't. Anyway, let me just play this. Kifata, many of you know. Wait, hold on. I believe many of you know this woman. Okay. I believe you. Many of us know her on social media. Maybe you have come across her video, right? You have come across her video. I'm very, very sure. You have come across her video. Why am I here now? Okay. She's a very, very courageous woman. Other two children are sometimes unable. Even sometimes on the work say, myself, not even na name it the door. I don't get it. You got to go to the because man, okunne, read them Igbo mother, the man, how painful all the nwa gị wụ n'aka ndị mana ọwụrụbọla gị na faneka ndịva mana ọzọ ụmụnne gị na-agbara ya mọrọ na-ekpechi okwute n'ukwu ka ikuku gị lapụ iburu ya wee gbupụ ụfọdụ na-agafe ụmụnne gị bụchi ọzọ kpụrụ okwute na-awụnye ya n'akpa ejide ya aka ọfụma holding them firm. After energizing them, they'll come out and do one or two things. If you saw a kind of American analysis, this analysis he playing a soludo somebody ma if any men and Igbo. Hey, Chineke God. And the annoying part no kucho what is that now? If I need God will judge you now. Na kage make Igbo answer and he the only man Gabriel Ochi declare negative from only declare from left. He will resurrect himself or declare from right. He will, I don't know if you have noticed that. Jovika can never declare who game it today. No. He always want to put everything on people. Or you with bitter mind. Evil person. Open all church. Lord Jim village, that is Toto. Okay, both are Toto. Iga water. That now all 1 year. Nobody like Soludo as a governor is up to him. But can we be truthful to ourselves? Man, no give for somebody be a preacher. As a voice now, if you know what I mean. Man, I'll back at church basa. I don't know if I'm to start this from the beginning. Let me just start from somewhere. Anywhere at all. Let me start from anywhere at all. Let me just start from somewhere like this place. Maybe it will make more sense. Wait. Hear him.
Onye ji wee bata n'ọgbata bụ nna ikwu gọvanọ Chukwuma Soludo aka na-achị Anambra steeti. Ụnụ ma ọtụtụ mgbe anyị na-akpọ okwu na-ekweghị okwu ihe ndị anyị na-ahụtagasị na ọchịchị ya na-adịghị mma. Anyị na-agwakwa nke dị mma o mere ọtụtụ n'ime ekwugo m okwu ya. O nwere izuzu ọmkata ya na BBC kpara nke o kwuru okwu gbasara ọtụtụ n'ime ihe ndị anyị na-enye dịka mkpesa ihe gbasara agụ na-eche mba ndị nche Operation Udodachi na ha niile okwu gbasara okwu gbasara ihe esemokwu dabatara etiti ya na onye APC na-achị ọchịchị onye ji APC na-achị ọchịchị maka gọvanọ Anambra. Achọrọ m ịsakene ya okwu ahụ ma nke o kwuru gbasara APC werekwa ihe o kwuru gbasara enweghị nchekwa na-eme n'ala Igbo wee kwukwa okwu ngwa ka anyị ga-enye ya ntị anyị ga-echa ụnụ ga n'olu. Ala niile gba onwere onye njem kampen ebe ala niile gba onwere onye njem kampen ebe enwere about 4 times n'ụbọ. Once I deliberate over, and I put the war of over, I will live for more than 6 hours. It went to Pomaka. The professor put them with Vachi, such a woman. Okay? Also, Fanny, maybe enough, but I know the mother valley. But they will look at the double valley there. But there are so, because you say, I found my CCTV. Baji amama wala onye na-abịa ka bụ nsogbu ihu ụmụaka adọbagal explosive devices itinye ụkwụ ndị amị ekede ebe ọtụtụ oge ihe ebe ọ na-explode ka na-protect ebe kalive gbapụtazi ebe atọrọ mmadụ nyefe ego nseke n'Igbo Mbosi Ọsụmoru particularly anyị nwetara pamphlet military police, the Aguna chamber, the Vanina around these areas. And we're not Chopa. And 2022, by declare.
That's the reason why I am playing these things. And after this, I will tell you my reason. So please give me, because after this, I think I have to wind down. And I want you to listen to what Soludo is saying. Okay? If Soludo, governor of Anambra State, not the Imo State. Soludo is governor of Anambra State, not Ada State. Because all Okunebutok and when you can never this you could know here. Ablo Anambra State, negent.
Amnesty. Although the Cheyalia were put there where it's in all of your potan and mother de Pinimofia. I yell also. Well, I'm going to chamber. I'm not sure in my dress, one in other law on data. What we don't attack him now with the 1 year. I want other ever that report. Why no lawyer? They report located near Bonaga. Nobody goes through one. Other report according to you already written script. And script down that now to exonerate the IPOB, the ESM, or the autopilot to exonerate them from this heinous crime and are committing our people. So who then are the chief security officer of Anambra? Ogola di here how? Ogola di here not of God. Ogola di Ghana suffer. Manalo make and adult here. The Hana called different narrative.
Now, careful how criminal-minded this man is. Soludo on a Gokuya, but governor of Anambra State, not Imo State. Now, this is what report. Kine made that self because they like the report out there. All of them got made investigation for Soludo in a Gokuya. They quit the same report in a condemned college today. Manakini win the Bulgarian, a light on K. Why, but then against Soludo. This is your choice, so just don't get me wrong. This is your choice, but don't criticize and car. It's not you as an independent broadcaster because that also it is not left to you. That Madam, this woman it is not your responsibilities. It has to be your own findings. Don't rely your argument or your report on what Soludo said or on what the woman said. Where is your own? Okay, you can't give me a fine. Oh, we found out Amnesty International. Go to them and see their own report. Go to Sada Reporter, see that. Don't any of them that report based on what Soludo said. Don't take it. As you were men on ground. You can also, so you can get anywhere, you can get information. But you don't do that. In a code why no on a room here with the report. But you know, Nigeria made the broadcast again. You know that. Yeah, but something in that I honestly struggle to reason along with this kind of people. Ima, you cannot just give something in a well. This is your own observation. You may agree good and fine. You have the right. Soludo, as governor of Anambra State, that report in Imo State. That alone, you could say pause. Okay, governor of Imo State. Because you don't do that. Soludo has to remain if I'm in Anambra. Nasa was in Imo State. Okay? Now, from me, first Soludo, we Nafawa set the military equipment and everything go there to now conquer those areas, to work with the CCTV and everything from that camp. Mean they conquered them, okay? Because none people not there. It is easy for you to conquer them, no, but none people not there. Now, always even there Fulani camp. Now, where you are governor. Now, we use the same tactics so you can get the bono. Gaza conquer even Fulani no. No if I if you could or not outside and calf. Man, in each camp open a camp. They will first check. Can the tribe or there? Okay, if I know that, that one is no gay real. You know, this guy is my Oga children. Oh, ndi cast like the calf and how many I do? True. Go. A katobi. We both come again. I was that I wasn't that. Oye can now. Then if you deliver, so don't respond to his security. My response to law of neck is very, very senseless response. This woman can be far academically. Her strength, he can match it. I don't say believe, oh yeah. What I'm saying about you a platform, you a man on ground, according to you. So you will be very lucky. Say this enemy man can find it from those areas. You can't. The only thing I'm just okay, you forget about the report to Lolo Neka and Soludo. Let me just ask you a question as a preacher of gospel. At least, you know, at least, you know, why don't you just ask yourself a simple question? Soludo just made it clear to you, go to Cafe Conquer, ESN, IPP, the person I'm anywhere conquer. Magano won't mark you not there. Fanatom Madi or I run at all. Fandibu Mad or for job, we all agree on that one. Okay, number one. Then who was another camp? Bonde Fulani camp. Nka wani ne man hande bumad. Oboso so ndi boy. Ebo ban haka hande bumad. Hana there. And the fact we camp before ndi Biafra in the fanan. Now, my question bo ikso di jowo gas na. Kedi fe me na Soludo hapla Anambra State. Add their force to government of Imo to conquer that mother value. If you describe the place, or take a time, study that place, come on, take that place, because Kenya has study a hamuf. Kamata Kage is the school that play for people. Tata Ogo, the hamuf the same masses. check your map. Then you even this community no Nudi Eziago. Baby that man who are found we know that's not been a Germany village here. Fulani na true for I'm to the village. Because we come into the village, we more na true mass not the Christmas. Ipoto children na chuka everybody. I'm on my party here the Igbo nke ibe nke isi bụ ndị na-eti mmọnwụ a na-afa akafa na ụkwụfa. I will not do it for our place. I don't for ahụ mmọnwụ na-ehicha ahụ ọfụma dịka mmọnwụ. Mana mmọnwụ pụta ụjọ ga-abụghị na arụ na mmọnwụ kefu. You got to go the thing because sometimes some of these Igbo communities na machara emeche omenala Igbo also if you meet this guy some of you affect in ikuku onye mmiri akwụ Igbo juru isi Soludo gwa gị here na brag they describe good mother valley if you can be those you give details everything had met there but ihamufu for years before Patana itself and then gache na Benue as you speak ebe Fulani conquer ta say conquer ihamufu na they rename this community ka ha na-edem ka ha na-amụ every day ka termite they keep on bearing children so that ibi kwasị gị na amụrụ nwa ebe a ọ na-asụrụ gị Igbo ebe ka ya ga-agakwa ede handicapped ebe ka ya ga-aga government has said that this is one Nigeria and the land belongs to government it should coexist ọkwa ife na-eme na Palestine coexist and they are not the worst part bụ na it just maybe how heartless it is it depends on newspaper keta foreign and local newspaper inside now Christians buy in Nigeria if you suffer a chop gini kike gaku okay gini ka ijeleku gini ka ife aka na ịga na-eme ụkọchukwu kwenu kwezuonu iti padaka na-ege ntị
iwe mother love n'ihu eziokwu kwuo ya aka defend ya ndị so-called freedom fighters mama ana m achịkwa gị okwu mkpụrụ ọbụla mmadụ kụrụ n'ụwa ọ ga-aghọrọ ya eziokwu ị na-ekpuchi eziokwu a ka never be given ọ ga-apụtakwa this thing ihe adịghị na-emere ọ dị na-eme na contribute to the insecurity n'ala Igbo onye m jiri eme this video gị hụ eziokwu gị kpuo ya enwere bomb blast na Osumeyi am I correct? That was earlier this year. Enwere bomb blast n'ahịa gbapụchi ụmụ nwaanyị gị report ọ na ọhụụ ndị anyị otimiri ya enwere ka onye a gwara gị na ndị anyị jidesịrị bọmbụ n'ụzọ CCTV kamera ndị a na-eju aka egwu ga-agbagbuchie ha ụzọ ka ha si lie ya na ọsụ na ike ụtụtụ ha jiri protest nwapụrụ ndị anyị ugbu a bịara ba chụpụsị ha kama ha ga-aga chọwe kpụpụchi ihe ha hapụ ya ndị nọgọdụ ime skul gbagbuchie ụmụ nwaanyị na mkpọ n'ime ahịa bụ na asọ ndị Fulani bụ na asọ ndị amị ihe ga-emechi ụlọ ọ bụrụ na ndị Fulani na-eme ya ọnwụ ga-egbu ha ọnwụ ndị Fulani ọnwụ na ndị amị ọnwụ ga-egbu ha ọkwa na ọnwụ ha ọnụ na-egbughachi ụnụ nwa na-atọ ọchị na-akọba otu ahụ ihe ahụ unu bụ ijiri ihe ahụ kọsụrụ dị ya ọ ga-erukwu n'aka.
Now I told you from the beginning na ọ na-abọchi declare negative o declare okwu he will exonerate himself o declare okwu kịta na ọ bụrụ that nọ ndị Fulani na ọ ga-egbufa ncha na ọ bụrụ na ndị amị na ọ ga-egbufa ncha na ọ bụzi nnọọ unu na support na-ekwu what of kedu ebe ga-emezi ga-affect ọ bụzikwa na ndị amị ma nọ ndị Fulani mere ya ikwu ọsị ka onye ọ ga-egbuzi eyiwe brain abi ịma ife ichi na Chineke na-eme na-azụ ahịa akpa mba i declare gị okwu na ọ bụrụ na ndị Fulani na-egbu na ọ ga-egbufa na ọ bụrụ na ndị amị na ọ ga-egbufa na ọ bụzikwa nọọsị na ọbụla ọfa ndị Fulani na ọbụla ndị amị nunu a na-ekwu maka na ha nọ ka ọ ga-egbu according to you okay what of na ọbụzikwa nọ ndị Fulani mesịrị the thing you just si na Fulani ka ọ ga-egbuzi and ndị what of onye na-asọpọt kwa na onye na-ekwu na ọbụla ha ozi nke ga-erute ekefu ọ bụ na ọ bụla Chineke mmadụ aga ime mmadụ ibi ya taeti but ọ dị mma if those we cover the thing we dodgeri mipụ from that statement shall guy
Soludo that Machete ya n'ụzọ pụrụ iche dị fight this particular insecurity number one oji amnesty bata bụ na reject ya mmadụ a na-ebi n'ime ọhịa.
Egwala.
Onye ọbụla bi n'ime ọhịa.
Fulani na-ebu n'ime ọhịa. Okay, at your age, money if I na say ha dey live nomadic life. Ga check for me no. They kwe okoka. So you more get it to be massive Fulani. Oh, you more ha na-ebi. Okay, you na Fulani about some them. I dare you to go on a platform. Ka ha suggest again na. Go near na Fulani abroad because you go na Fulani no problem na ebu n'ime ọhịa. So you go na Fulani abroad because you must ka fa na-ebi.
Na-arụ ala ọnwa anụ ọhịa dị n'ime ọhịa amaghị freedom ọbụla ga na-achị ị gaghị apụtabe na ebe eziokwu enwere vidio m ga-eme ugbu a ebe ndị Fulani na-achịkwa obodo na Nsụka ka m kipụgode dawa na sịrị za vidio a na-ekwu gbasara ya ka anyị kụcha maka Soludo.
Wait, it's never Fulani eme gịnị?
Ebe ndị Fulani na-achịkwa obodo na Nsụka.
O sta na-achụpụ obodo na Nsụka, n'ọtọ Igbo ọsụla ebe a. A na-achụpụ obodo ka ọ obodo, I don't understand.
Enwere vidio m ga-eme ugbu a ebe ndị Fulani na-achụpụ obodo na Nsụka ka m kipụgode dawa na sịrị za vidio a na-ekwu gbasara ya ka anyị kụcha maka Soludo. Agụ na-eche mba on Anambra's on vigilante service. Operation Udo Gachipo and joint task force. Udo Gachipo will include Army, Police, Civil Defense, Navy, DSS, Aguda Jemba. So, even upon the accord of the Sasa, anti-thousand. My drug, my new dear. Ocha Brigade. Ocha is an acronym. It's Operation Clean and Healthy Anambra. Often occur in terms of enforcement of environmental regulations and laws. And when there are excess, that follow the code of conduct for the agency.
Now, if this man Diabo about that now, few weeks ago, I saw trending video. The security solution that anima have a bamba. This man will have a formal report here. Even also go deep here, only Budunezo, Manota men Carlo now, so Manobo so any. Will then after to promote Quaya, will card their promote to your Koga. Kiwi can organize there from North. But Ochi Kumaka Soludo or they promote those videos. Because most of them, if I remember, have published a video, they will cut it. Kuige Gavira. Facebook. Nemia. They will cut it. Now, on that card in like now, Ochi Kumaka, you could give it to the men. Only we are for just for Kobukana. In our copy, he just tag guy and obo anti-video die. That is where he think that he's smart. He want to cover that side. But current consult, people can still see through you. Anyway, my people, I'm going to end it here. Thank you so much for your time. Thank you for joining me. God bless you. And please make sure you like the video before you go. I don't even know the performance of the video, to be honest with you. I just broadcast without checking anything. Like the video and comment. Let me know how you feel about it in case you're going to watch it later. God bless you all. Please take care of yourself. Bye-bye for now.